Hi, I'm Mark, the Frips Builder, and I'm in charge of building all the enclosures around the premises.
So Mark is building a cat house, and we are hanging photos of the cats on the wall for them, and these are actually our cats, so it's hilarious. So we've got loads of pictures. I've got more coming, and this is going to be like the cat's sort of living room.
Ernie the Shonkey has come to the Equine Centre, and for moral support, his mum Peggy has joined him too.
Ernie is having his Xray today on his knees to see if the bone is growing properly. If it is, then he can finally go out into the field with all the other animals. We have to bring Peggy because she will freak out without Ernie.
Lead vests are an essential part of X-ray procedures and help to protect you from exposure to radiation.
You could do this. So, see how I've got that tied up under his chin?
Yeah.
Hold his tail?
Yeah.
It's important to stay still during an X-ray, but Ernie, he seems to have other ideas.
So that's previously, so you can see carpal bones are all really small and rounded. They should be filling this whole space. And what we were saying before is if you walked on them, they would collapse and he would end up with problems for life, essentially. That is what you should have. See how you got these nice long square edge bones? That's today's.
Wow, clever boy.
Filling in, like all that is filled in with bone, which is what we wanted it to do. So now that means that when he's going to start moving on them, they're not going to compress. The bone isn't soft. So this was the one that he was worse on. Originally his right was the one that was really buckled whenever he stood on it. And you can see here how that was him in his weight bearing position. Nothing was lined up and the bones are absolutely tiny. That's him today, weight bearing, so everything is perfectly straight. And he actually has normal shaped, normal sized carpal bones.
Yes, Ernie.
So it was worth the weights in a box and splinting and physio.
You're a genius.
So he can go out in a small outdoor pen and he can start running around more, and he can do that for a week. And then after a week, when he's been using his legs a bit more, then he can go back out properly. Because if he runs around them too much now and gets sore, he will contract. You know how he was all tucked up? And that is also related to pain. So if he gets sore,
go out just into a smaller space.
He will end up doing that, and then you'll be setting yourself back. Okay.
Good news from Jodie. We have Maximus coming back from the Equine Centre. So me and Mark are currently building an emergency pen for Peggy and Ernie because we need a cordoned off area for Ernie's legs, just so we don't undo any amazing work that they've already done. As you can see, is a lovely, lovely area they can still really enjoy, because if Ernie comes out here, it's a huge area and we don't want to undo any work that the splints have done on his legs.
It's coming home! Good boy!
Maximus has finally been given the all clear to start his new life at Frips Farm, and he's already making new friends.
Who's talking to each other?
It's feeding time for Mabel, Macy, Maud and Spartacus, and there's nothing they like more than Morio worms.
So I'm just going to show you something. We have a mama duck sitting on eggs. It's okay, darling. Oh, no. Go back to your eggs. Go back to your eggs. Oh, good. Anyway, she's sitting on eggs. So we're going to have some baby ducklings. Go back to your eggs. I'm here, Bobbers. I'm here. It's time to come over to the new house.
Jodie and Jack have gone back to the old house to pick up the remaining 12 of Jodie's 22 cats.
Yeah. Spider, come here. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's the most beautiful cat. You're all coming over to the new house. No.
As you can imagine, it's not easy herding cats. There's a reason that phrase exists.
There's 2 cats on top of the wardrobe. I was going to get them down. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. We've got... Here. Oh, you was there. Oh, Growling, it's me. It's all right, babies. You're such good pussycats.
Rupert, you coming out?
Guys, you can come out now.
Everyone finally begins to settle in nicely. Some more than others.
Chilling on the arm.
Smudge is like, I have claimed this sofa and this arm. Is that cat flap?
That's no.
My favourite cat in the whole world.
After a quick count, someone appears to be missing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're still missing 1. Oh yeah, she's back at the old house. Couldn't catch her. My brain is going to explode.
But Jack saves the day.
It's midnight and Jack has just managed to, thank God, catch the last cat at my old house. Baby cat, there you are.
It's your family.
See,
I told you it's going to be worth it.
come on. She says, I'm a little bit scared still.
Maximus has had an amazing first night at Fripp's, and it's now time to get to know his new home.
We are so happy to have Maximus home. We can't believe that it's the same pony. We cannot believe it was touch and go for so long. The vets have repeatedly told us that he was 2 hours away from death, and actually a couple of vets have said that when we brought him in that morning they didn't think he was going to make it at all. And now he's got to be isolated from the other ponies for 2 weeks because he's still shedding worms since he's had his worm up. So basically we're keeping him in a stable and then bringing him out to graze here for the day, each day, and then as soon as all the worms are gone he can go in with all the other animals, and it's wonderful.